Well, hello again. This is episode 8. Episode 8. I can't believe that this is many thus far. Um, it's only May 20th. We suffered a defeat in just because of me here last episode. But we are still moving in a lot of directions strongly and effectively. We're about to take Savannah, I hope. Hopefully they're strong enough to take that. And, well, we'll see how it goes. I'm going to go ahead and crank it up to 10. Be nice to take the East Coast. It's going to be a while before we have the army to take Charleston. It's just going to... But if we can cut off everything around Charleston, that's going to be a good thing. I hope that's enough people to take that fort. It ought to be. I don't know why we're running north. We have a fort down there, but... So we're getting there. Like I said, I don't exactly... Oh, shoot. We're about there. So let's go ahead and move these guys. I think we have Macon. Yes, so Macon is ours. Let's move this to the west because, well, we obviously need to support that Western Army, and Montgomery, Alabama will be a nice place to take along the way. How are we doing here? I have no idea how this is going to turn out. We're just going to hope for the best, but well, cool. That's us. So this stuff should turn blue here, I would think, fairly quickly. There we go. And for good measure, I kind of want to come up and take this port. In fact, yeah, let's just come up and take this port. I don't want to take Charleston, any of those forts, with what we have yet. We combine. Disaster at Morgan. Which one? There's 1,000 of those. City Falls. Which one? Which one fell? Oh, Vicksburg. Okay, that's fine. We got that all too easy, and it's about time that... I don't know how much they have. More than I have. I can't tell if that's both of them or... That's okay, though. I mean, they're fighting their way up the Mississippi, and we've still disrupted them so badly everywhere else that... And it's not like we don't have troops over there. We just need to get them down there. Okay, cool. And I'm going to stop this for, at least not stop it, but we'll take it off at 10 for a second. Then we should have that fort pretty quickly, I would think, but let's go ahead and march up there to get it if or that, yeah, port. And so we're doing pretty well there. After that, I'm going to go ahead and take him south to Jacksonville. I see no reason to not occupy Florida as quickly as possible. Because again, let's take the East Coast. Alright, we have that port. That's everything we need. Come down here. We'll just march on down. I don't know if we I don't know while this one's in retreat if we can add forces to it, but I think we ought to add some forces to it. I hate that that's so stupidly arranged, but that's the only way you can do it under this specific. I can make a core and arrange that sensibly, but then this one just has to be weird. I don't think I can really put anything under it. I don't really have the troops to do it that are volunteering for whatever reason. Have a lot. Wait a minute. There was one I saw. Or was it A? Yeah, I saw some. Let's add some Michigan troops. And Massachusetts seems a little far away from here. I would rather put somebody over here. And I'm a little afraid to... Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and add the Massachusetts troops to these guys because we can. Okay, as these guys get closer here, I'm going to want to put a fort here, I think. And so, let's see if we can. So I don't really know what the rules of fort placement are, other than you're groovy if it's, I had it there for a minute. You're groovy if it turns gray. And I don't know. Okay, we're just going to put it there. And then we're going to crank up the speed a bit. I kind of want the days to pass so the... well, I think we can take Charleston here pretty quickly if... for example... he's up on down here, I think. I think we may have what we need. Well, we do not. For some reason, I thought we had more of an army there. I guess I'm out of my mind. Well, after this gets taken, we may hold off on Charleston for a while. They're blocked in, so it's not like they can do anything useful with that port. I would like to take it, but not with that, and we don't have the ability to yet. Now, we ought to, though, because now that I'm thinking about it, it seems like we should have some armies up here. I want to slow that down just a little bit. These are forts, I know that. But it seems like we should have like the Pennsylvania and the Ohio and so forth. And there's so many forts on this. I don't know where anything is. That looks like it could be an army. It is an army. That's the one. Oh, that's that one. Okay. Well, I see no other thing to do than to go ahead and zip across over to Jackson and see what kind of havoc we can get. We could have gone down to Mobile, but they're coming, and getting these people all separated out, maybe not a bad idea. The Army of the Ohio. That is just bizarre. I have no idea what direction to go in, so we're just gonna... Most of these are forts. It would be nice if this was a little easier to organize than just random numbers. Alright, that's what we want. Department of the Ohio. Where are we at? Where are we at? Well, tell me where you're at. Guess not. I don't know. One would think that there's Department of Pennsylvania. It's not doing anything, is it? Alright, so it's got 18,000 men. We can send it down and join this guy. It's funny. I mean, you know, hidden in these flags. Oh, man. And I know there's guys running around Arkansas, too, that I can probably move at this point in time. Do we have a fort at Little Rock? Seems like we should have built a fort at Little Rock by now. All right. Running down the coast. And there we go. And no reason to leave anything that we can take easily untaken, as I see it. I don't know. Again, I don't know what Morgan they're talking about. Okay, Memphis. Well, this isn't working very well from that standpoint. That part is backfiring. Those are the armies that they actually have that seem to be doing anything. Department of the West. We need to build a fort here. So we're going to build a fort here. That works. Same thing here. This may backfire if they keep taking them, granted, but it still holds the town a little bit better than not having anything, if you can find a way to build one. And if it deprives them of anything that comes out of that town, that's pretty nice. I don't know why I can't build this. Alright, so forget this for a second. No, really, forget this for a second. And we're going to go ahead and take the 26th Army and just move it. No, we're not going to move it that way. We're going to move it just a little bit down the road and see what it does. The only reason we're doing that, I just want to be able to build, like I said, I want to be able to build that fort. I'm going to have to check pretty soon on what these guys are doing, because they are definitely... They're definitely, you know, retaking the Midwest, which is, not the Midwest, the southern Mississippi, but... Like I said, I think we're still doing a fairly decent job of messing with them. So, and I don't know where that is now. Okay. I only saw the Confederate flag before there, and it didn't really make a lot of sense to me. I don't know why. I just don't exactly, again, I wish I knew the rule for you can place a fort here when. Because there doesn't seem to be any reason why any of these places can't deal with having a fort. Somehow I have more space to build it in, maybe? I don't know. None of this looks promising. Why won't it let me build? I don't know, maybe if I do this and this, it'll help. Sometimes it just is like, oh, here's a spot you can build it in, and then for no rhyme or reason, it's like, no. I mean, maybe it's just the presence of that other military thing. That could be, I guess. Alright, well, we won't do it then. I don't think it matters too much. I almost would rather... I'd almost rather hook up with this guy, and perhaps together we can move south again. I'm gonna keep moving south, just keep pushing these guys. So, I mean, you know, you'd think they'd capitulate by now. I mean... But they clearly are not. So we'll move south times 10. Oh look, this particular Department of West, we have another one to get. I'm going to try this balloon thing. I don't know what that's going to... I mean, I know what it should give us, presumably, better optics on the battlefield. I don't know if it will or not. I mean, how that will manifest itself. I'm sure it will manifest itself in some way. Oh, man. I mean, there's really just not a whole lot of the Confederacy left. And let's see what that says. Oh, look. Federal slight advantage. Okay. Got twice the army. 7 times, more than 7 times the, more than 8, well, yeah, 8, more than 8 times the naval tonnage. Over 3 times the battles won. The casualties are fairly balanced, I'll admit. Oh, man. Slight advantage. slight advantage. Well, that's good. This should come down to here, I suspect, and take all of those things. And it's pretty awesome, I think, to, again, where I don't think there's any more ports down here, is there? Not on that side. So, I mean, we'll certainly get those at some point, but we virtually have the East Coast now. I think I'd rather take Tallahassee than go south at this point in time, after we get to Jacksonville. So we'll take these guys when we get there, and we got there. And we're going to move this direction. I don't see any real great danger of being invaded from the south of Florida. So I'm not going to build any forts down here. Maybe I'll regret that. But this is quite a bit of progress here, despite the fallbacks that we've had over in the west. But it's not like the west is going badly. It's just that our drive south, became halted by some troops that came from Texas that I really wasn't expecting. Well, they did take Sumter. They took Sumter. I didn't realize they took it. Huh. Well, look at that. Well, we'll get it back here shortly. And it looks like, amazingly enough, this is the end of another episode. If you like this, please hit like, please hit subscribe, share it, tell people about it. I think this is a great game. I really, you can tell it's in early access. There's a lot to be worked on, but it is an enjoyable game. So, anyways, take a look at it, and we'll see you in the next episode, and have a great day. Thank you.